How are we doing, everyone? Sam here from United People's TV. This is not a drill. Manchester United are not in 6th place anymore. 5th. Here we come. All jokes aside, Man United have actually got out of 6th place today with a 3-1 win over Middlesbrough. It was far from comfortable in those last 20 minutes watching it as a fan, but Man United came out on top. Marouane Fellaini got the ball rolling. Jesse Lingard followed it up with a stunning goal. And then thank you, Victor Valdes, with a tragic slip. No one likes to see that. Antonio Valencia stormed in 3-1 to Manchester United. Leave me your comments. What are you thinking about that match? But let's go back to the start of it. And Man United set up again in this 5-3-2. I don't know what formation it was, but we had plenty of defenders on that pitch there. And it's not for the first time that we've seen it. First time we've seen it in the Premier League, but we tried it away at Rostov, away at Chelsea, and then we followed it up with Rostov at home, and now against Middlesbrough. But it ended with a win, so what can Man United fans say about it? Today we had lots and lots of players missing. Ibrahimovic was missing, Pogba was missing, and Herrera was missing. 3 of our key players. No Mkhitaryan in the starting 11, no Anthony Martial in the starting 11. Lots of players missing from that team, but we came away with the 3 points, and you saw what it meant to Jose Mourinho at the end when he just reeled off, hands in the air, pumping. He was pumped, and Man United eventually got it over the line, but Christ, we made it hard for ourselves. When we went 2-0 up, wonderful goal by Lingard, I expected Mourinho to bring on a defender. Hello, Devin. Make sure you get all your comments in below, as always. But Man United just ended up not being able to defend. Chris Smalling, awful. I don't know what he was doing in that game, trying some Phil Jones header off the floor that he nearly fucked up and gave away a goal on. And then he obviously gave away the goal to Gestede with somehow trying a clearance that was on his left foot but went with his right foot. Smalling has regressed this season. Phil Jones started to look good alongside Marcus Rojo. Now it looks awful again. Eric Bailly certainly regressed since he went to the African Cup of Nations and came back. Defensively, Man United, iffy. I think, Jose Mourinho, 2-0 lead as Chelsea manager, you can do that. You've got Terry, you've got Carvalho, you've got Ivanovic, you've got Makalele, you've got all these players that are confident they can sit on a lead and control it. Manchester United at the moment, they really cannot. I would have liked to have seen maybe just us not defending so deep. The players they invited the pressure onwards, and Middlesbrough took advantage of that, and they nearly could have got a point out of that. Luckily, we went down the other end. Victor Valdes decided to slip. Agent Valdes from Manchester United. And then we got the 3-1. Antonio Valencia's first goal, I think, in 3 years. And it's one that he'll remember fondly. He went for the Marcus Rashford stand on the line and then smash it in the goal. But Man United are now in 5th place. We're above Arsenal. Liverpool are playing Manchester City. We've taken advantage a little bit there. We've took an opportunity to make sure that we gain points on the teams around us. And there'll be so many times this season where we haven't done that. Today is not one of them. Now, I saw quite a few people complaining about Marcus Rashford during the game. He did have a few chances in there straight away in the 7th minute, I believe. Valdes, strong hand down to his left, good save. Rashford's finishing was not perfect today. It really wasn't. But Rashford, his movement and his overall play was very exciting. I think he added something so much different. And the pace there, Bernardo couldn't cope with him. Same with Jesse Lingard. Both of them together, I felt, played very well. I think Lingard, for me, was man of the match. Outstanding game from him and an even better goal. What a finish there. Zohan saying, can't see us getting into the top 4. I can't see us missing out on the top 4. Said at the start of the season, I think Arsenal will finish 6th. And I think it's going to be between Manchester United and Liverpool as to who finishes 4th and 5th. But Man United could go on to win the Europa League, so that may become slightly irrelevant. And that's what Jose Mourinho is doing. We've got through a very busy fixture period. We've gone, obviously, Rostov, Chelsea, Rostov, Middlesbrough. We're now coming into the international break, a time where players can rest and recuperate. Juan Mata's going to have some time off. Mkhitaryan, hopefully. Paul Pogba obviously won't go away with France because he's injured at the moment. So there's an opportunity now for some of these players, and Ibrahimovic too, that can actually get a little bit of rest. A 2-week period where they can actually rest and recuperate rather than the crazy amount of games we've played and the crazy amount of games that are coming up. Man United are probably going to have 9 games in April. It's one every less than 4 days throughout the entire month. That is going to be hard to contend with, but having an international break and a little bit of rest beforehand could do us the world of good. But Manchester United today have done the job. It was professional to a point. It was a little bit tense when it didn't need to be. But ultimately we came away with 3 points, and I suppose that's all that really matters. But let me know your comments and your views on that match below as always. Drop a like on the video and subscribe to United People's TV if you fancy it. And we'll see you soon. Take it easy.